Dynamite is a very good show tonight. I'll go with 10 by 10. So let's go between a match for tonight's. So we have opening announcement. Him and Adam Page opened Sunday's show walking to Center Ring with the news of a quest. He said he will not be able to compete at reapparition and recently to Sports Diggling and Personality coming out. Sports Diggling, he said, he respect everything Page has done in AEW, but now his time to be a champion and was brought out Samoa Joe. He has Sports Diggling year at Samoa Joe and Page was attack him with a clutch, and it was revealed he was not Angel at this time. He wasn't done well, but it doesn't real some signs it wasn't real either way. This was a soul opening assessment and a good was a way to hype the match. And him and Adam Page was covering on a emotional level, but some fans knew it online, so the doctor would have told him to lose his quest on the other side. How did we get Page went for an Emily? So this is a very good show tonight. FTR and Eddie Kingston we took on Blackpool Combat Club. I was it two reapparition matches were combined into a trios about for Dynamite when Eddie Kingston teamed up with Dax Howard and Cass Riddle to take on Brian Dennison, Moxley, and Cardio Category. Now was Southern King and American Dragon started for their teams, but Brian Dennison will tag out to Cardio Category to taunt Kingston. Unless it has anyone will accept, this was a high energy match with a sturdy piece, a lot of strikes, and some good brawling moments. Unless it just extended the influence of AEW trails, but in many ways. The all six of these guys we knew for the different reasons, so it was no surprise that they all were together supposedly since many of them. I also have previews, history, has the rivals. Eddie Kingston has a feud with every member of the opposing team such on his own. There wasn't anyone who wasn't worked about but off to make sure. There was a live crowd. It got a good show opposite on 6 men being booked for the pay-per-view. They did not take it easy. Brian didn't want the making Kirsten passed out. And it were not match, it's BCC. Eddie Kirsten got the biggest pop, but it's hard to compete with how loud the crowd gets. I wasn't doing a wild day. Moxley and Cass Riddle headbutting each other was a good moment. Eddie Kingston trying to steal Howard from all three members of BCC when he was hurt was a great squeeze. The triple threat sleeper hold, the spot was done really well. Next match we have Owens Cassidy. We take on Nick Wayne. When Ospreay came out to talk about Cody being done with Oval and bring all the elite and Don Callis family must come out. I wasn't with Will Hobbs and Echo Kosasuke Cesare when Osprey didn't seem too excited to see him, it had its standoff with Kosuke. I was bet it never turned into a fight the next match. We saw Nick Wayne able to play more go to by silencing OC was a national title. Vegas said the silencer was out to the gate and took Owens Cassidy down with a headlock to go Mommy Wayne. He got to the rest of the group thrown out so her son only had himself to worry on. Now listen has soon has Owens Cassidy won. Robert Strong attacked him out of nowhere. Best friends in Undisputed Kingdom were also involved in the but most of their involvement had no impact on the outcome. And the winner of that match is Owens Cassidy. So speaking of Don Callis' shoes with extra, it wasn't annoying this week. It was instead from the ringside just before the break. It wasn't so it had a good person of just about allowed Nick Wayne to stand on his own 2 feet for once. He did well without anyone outside the ring to drew attention. Owens Cassidy is great despite sudden injuries. Next match we have Chris D'Angelo, we take on Sky Blue. Sky Blue and Chris D'Angelo wasted no time getting to war with the belt ring. With Nightingale stalking halfway and Sonny Hart went all around the ring. This was a physical sprint of a match. It never felt like they slowed down unless they needed to see a move for a moment. Stalking halfway was ending up addressing the referee long enough for Sonny Hart to knock Chris D'Angelo out, so Sky Blue could get to the win. Both competitors looked good in hit just about, but some of the at the ringside took it down a notch. And the winner of that match is Sky Blue. So Chris D'Angelo has a great keep up. And Sonny Hart had game continues to get better. Whoever the Mexican does great work. It was a stroke in face when he tied to hand Chris D'Angelo saying was hideous. Next match we have Alice Suno, we take on Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho brought back his for a match against Andreas Suno, who escorted one of the Chris Jericho mentors and partners. Alice Suno, who was at the ringside. When this match was started with Alice Suno slapping him instead of shaking his hand. He normally had the elbow hand and it hit the solo moves on another Hart. But before he could regroup and grab him into the walls of Jericho, but they were too close due to the ropes. You could see Alice Suno moving slow and then losing his spot to compete for Chris Jericho no longer playing a young messenger, but they had a decent chemistry, so it wasn't had a bad match. Chris Jericho won by submission with a long tunnel with Suno threw into the tower for Suno. They all opposed together after the match. and the winner that match is Chris Jericho. Speaking of Taz saying he isn't a fan of second aggressive stalls, it was hideous. Chris Jericho trying to take off Solo mask and was a bit odd considering he asked and wasn't for his match is out of respect. CMLL title belts looks good. The hurricane at the ringside did not go well. Isn't the final ward. As a go home shows before AEW pay-per-views are targeted because you want to give a live crowd a good experiences without risking any personal injuries to the talent. This week so only had a 4 matches, so a lot of time was filled with talking announcements, including the final announcement with Sting, a final appearances has an AEW wrestler, WN and Ric Flair above the tide to the attack the Young Bucks. About the birthday news bats to get the events when Sting finally stood up and he was lowering down from the it was great, a great moment to end this show. The trailers about that kick off the show was easier to the best thing we saw all the night of none other than matches with really bad still out. With this opening announcement with Hayes as was taken in tomorrow's show was also a good piece of business. So let's go between our three live polls from today. We have 67 people like the show tonight. 33 people didn't like the show. And 0 is alright. So we will back here on Friday Night SmackDown. And we will see you Sunday for AEW Reapparition. Something like 4-time wrestle for me. So we will keep you guys update for more. So I also love this show tonight of the Young Bucks. After between this announcement at Steve's locker room, there's a Young Bucks are really good talented, I think. So let me check on Twitter a minute what they had to say next. So this was a thing that the MVPs were not ready for the watch AEW live on TBS on tonight's show. So we think with Sting the from the top on the world onto the top screen. So this was a funny moment of AEW Dynamite. So we have 8 scramble matches has been announced this coming Sunday and so much more. So how was your Wednesday? I say that's Friday for Friday Night SmackDown and so much more. How was your Wednesday? I'm back here Friday for Friday Night SmackDown and so much more. How was your week? And I'm back Friday for Friday Night SmackDown. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.